To start with sustainability in surf park design and development, it's helpful to start from the ground up if you can. William, how has site selection affected the sustainability of a surf park for easy wins or massive hurdles down the road?
Yeah, so site selection arguably is the most important thing in terms of setting a project up for success, sustainability-wise, in all its different forms. For us, carbon is the North Star, both embodied carbon and operational carbon. Site selection is where you can begin to understand how the project is going to evolve from an access standpoint. So how close is it to the construction community that's going to be building it? How close is it to the community that it's going to serve? How close is it to the community that's going to serve it? These are all important aspects to consider. Site selection is also important in establishing access to energy. I think we all know that energy is important, and Jess's report earlier suggested that it's very much in the mind of consumers, so it's something you need to be mindful of. So, do you have access to a green grid? Do you have access to a grid at all? These are very important considerations. Do you have the ability to take advantage of on-site renewables, and what are they going to be? Certainly, you're going to have different considerations if you're developing a project in Phoenix or Coachella Valley than if you're doing something in Seattle. So there's some interesting anecdotes out there. I think the Wave is 100% powered by wind, and Surf Ranch is 100% powered by solar. Those are both through purchase power agreements where the resources themselves are actually off-site, but they have committed to providing renewable energies for their operations. Site selection is also important in terms of how much potential damage you can do or how many wrongs you can right, I guess. So brownfield is better than greenfield. I think urban surf has a really good story in terms of brownfield development. Something like clear-cutting a forest is not necessarily a great solution. If you can do things that are on previously developed sites, that's a benefit. We generally start every project, and we like to involve our clients in this exercise is through using the American Institute for Architects Framework for Design Excellence. We look at it as a toolkit to help understand all the different aspects that a project can be positively influential, and some of the different measures range from community to water to resiliency to energy. So all these are incredibly important considerations that start with the site.